Hey, it's Natasha from Soul Mission here. So today's video is all about having a healthy sense of self means having a healthy sense of your own source energy. So what I see is a big problem amongst colleagues and fellow healers is there's a great deal of their energy going on focusing on other people. So what's happening is colleagues just give their energy too much to other people to an extent that's unhealthy, where they end up falling into the rescuer within the victim drama triangle that Karpman describes, where the rescuer, in order to feel more powerful, more needed, gives and gives and gives in order to create a more elevated sense of self. Now, I'm not saying that this happens on a conscious front and rescuers are selfish people. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is, why has this happened? You know, I have noticed that within our own community, most of us have come from dysfunctional or very dysfunctional family upbringings, where we were shamed and made to feel guilty for thinking about our own needs. And to a certain extent, we were programmed to focus on other people to make sure that their needs were met. So we got out of the habit, we never learned, shall we say, to practice focusing on our own energy, our own needs, our own emotions. The other reason why I see that the spiritual community is so focused on service to others is, in some circles, service to self is seen as something bad, as something selfish. And in many ways, people are made to feel guilty or shameful for focusing on their own needs and their own desires and emotions. So I would say, in answer to that, first of all, if you feel that you have a compulsive, almost compulsive need to give to others, and it's at the detriment to yourself, meaning you're feeling exhausted, you're constantly worrying about other people, and you're ignoring or getting, distracting yourself with other people's problems instead of focusing on resolving your others, then I would say, first of all, you definitely have a responsibility to deal with any negative programming or trauma that you may have experienced at the hands of your original biological family. That's so that you can reclaim your energy back from them and reclaim your energy that was taken during moments of trauma. Because really what happens, what I've seen in my energy work, is the people who traumatized us did it so that they could take or parasitize off our energy. So you absolutely have a responsibility to retract that back to yourself, because that energy is your source energy. So I would also say that, please don't beat yourself up about the fact that you've been brought up in a dysfunctional family. Most of the world have been brought up in a dysfunctional family to varying degrees. I would say a lot of us in the spiritual community, it's been more intensified. But I would say, I have my own opinion about this, and you can disagree with me, but I believe that we were meant to be born into more dysfunctional families so that we could truly understand and experience the human condition and the dysfunctionality on this planet, so that A, we ourselves could overcome it, reclaim our power, reclaim our energy, so that we could then help others in a healthy way, And this forms part of our mission here on planet Earth, to raise the vibration out of victim mentality that most of the world are stuck in and that's now being transformed by the global situation that we're currently in. The whole planet is transitioning from a victim style mentality to a creator style mentality. So where we need to get a balance between service to others and service to self. And if you understand and experience the principle that we are all God source creator energy, then when you nourish yourself, you're actually benefiting others at the same time, and vice versa. But when there is an overemphasis of giving to others, then your own energy gets depleted. So this is why I advocate for getting a healthier sense of self by getting a healthy sense of your own source energy. So if you want to get a healthier sense of self and reconnect to your source energy, I welcome and invite you to come and have a look at the page where I take you through how you reconnect to your own source energy. So I'm going to leave a link down below on how you could learn to reconnect back to yourself and your source energy. I'm wishing you such a wonderful day, my brothers and sisters, sending you so much love. Bye for now. Take care.